Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I am back. You're gonna hear some background.
Like an overly chipper greeting.
I know you guys have been pondering for a while, and I want to know what is it like to be a human?
Oof. Now I definitely don't have the words. Okay, let's keep it going.
Just like outright miserable, like walking, trudging, dragging my body along.
I'm sweaty. I'm walking laps.
It's just so chaotic. Like the roads are bumpy. Every car honks whenever they want, and it's so often. Cows. These cows are like cats. They don't move. They don't give a fuck. They just continue sitting, or they're walking in rows, and you have to wait or go around them.
I'm slowly getting a bit more confident on the highways. I think like merging in, merging out, and then also making sure that I'm like looking properly.
The lights are flickering. There's like flies. There's no like speaker. The music is playing from this guy's phone. He's just repeating the same album by Tame Impala over and over again.
The walls are like yellowing, and the coffee's like kind of bad, and the pastries have been like laying outside all day.
I went to the bathroom in this place, and like there's just a bunch of spiders on the ceiling, and they're like daddy long legs, so I know they're not like scary, but they're big body, and I was kind of scared. I just looked up and I'm like, hi queens, don't mind me.
Like there's a lot of parts of it that have made a lot of sense for me, and I still don't know exactly like what to do with the information.
I just feel like this scene from The Notebook, like Ryan Reynolds is shaking Rachel McAdams, and he's like, what do you want? What do you want? And she's like, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. And like, I'm both of them.
I was thinking like, dude, there is so much to think about and process here.
But then when I'm happy, it's just like, this is nice. It's nice to have this little fairy sit with me for a bit, but then like she never stays.
Okay, we're getting a little sidetracked here. Maybe I should ask again. I want to know about what it's like to be you outside of the busy roads and yellow walls and spiders. Tell me about the types of thoughts you might have while carrying out a routine task, the thoughts creeping up in the back of your mind. What are you two actually thinking about?
Okay, thoughts and thoughts.
I've heard people say that in order to see change in your life, you need to make room. And I feel like I've made so much room that I'm a little overwhelmed. I quit my job, moved across the country, cut my hair, got rid of most of my belongings, packed everything in a backpack, and left for a trip through Europe and Asia for 3 months. And honestly, it's been kind of scary, but there's also so much for me to be excited for.
There are moments in my life where I feel things so deeply that I think my gut must be telling me something. But I think at other points I feel like, oh, I was caught in an emotional wave. My emotions were taking control of me. I wasn't thinking straight, and, you know, I shouldn't pay attention to that feeling. And I think it's hard to constantly be flipping back and forth between those two states, because I'm trying to figure out what is the voice that I should be listening to, and what do I want? I think increasingly I'm starting to believe that, you know, the answers to my life are within me and not outside of me. But how am I gonna find the answers if I don't know what to listen to? But yeah, that's a bit of what I've been thinking about.
I feel like in life we have this general pressure to know or to find out what we want in life super young, and then it's kind of not looked down upon, but maybe a little judged when you change your mind or when you can't figure out what you want. And we're babies trying to make decisions and feeling the pressure to maintain these decisions or find them super fast. But I'm trying to realize that I don't know a lot of things, and that's fine, and to kind of romanticize the process of trying to know and maybe even believing that there isn't a point of true knowing. And yeah, I just want to try so many new things and figure out what I like, or just doing as much as possible.
I think I understand what it is to be me, but I wonder if I can ever make someone else understand what it's like to be me. I could write a 1,000-word novel about what it's like to be me, and like my friends, my partner, my parents, they still may never understand. And I don't know, I think it's like weird because there's that one quote that's like, to be loved is to be known. And I'm wondering like how much percent of being known is like a reasonable percent. Like is it being known 50% like pretty good? But then also, who determines that? I guess it's just me.
And I've also seen another quote that said, to be loved is to be changed. And it always comes with like the image of like a plushie when it was fresh and given to a baby, and then like years later it's been like tugged through the park or like hugged for nights after nights, and it's like all messed up and like disoriented looking.
But yeah, I think I've spent so much time trying to think of like the kind of person that I'm not, and then thinking aspirationally about the kind of person that I want to be, and that I haven't actually felt fully like, okay, well, what does me right now feel like? I really just need to see how it feels for me and use that as like a guiding principle. But yeah, but I keep on coming back to the fact that probably the most important relationship that I have is the relationship I have to myself. Yeah.
What makes that interesting too is like we're always changing, and to fully embrace yourself with all your changes and like constantly getting to know yourself, it is the most complex relationship I think a human can have, the relationship with themselves.
Okay. Maybe just for today I'll let you guys go. Run off now and continue being confused. And tripping forward. And having your little realizations.